Okay, here's what I ordered on Amazon. And it was just delivered yesterday, May 14th, 2024. And the cost was $203.39 on Amazon. There it is there. It's called a Paw Hut 64-inch wooden chicken coop. Let me just click on it here. There's a little better picture of it there. They make it look a lot larger than it is. There's the nesting box. I guess it's good for 2 to 3 chickens, but it's only got 2 nesting boxes. Not sure what this is about here. Oh, that's the clean out tray, okay. Okay. Close. Here it is here all assembled. I have my 2 grandsons. One's 8, one's just about 12. Maybe the one's 9 and the other one's just about 12. And myself. Takes a little longer with kids, but took us about a little over 2 hours figuring it all out. Here's the clean out pan here. You know, it's all very thin. Oh, I got all the wood, or I put some blocks on it for the night because we got some skunks living under that shed over there. And we have raccoons around here, so I want to put some weight on it in case they try to get into it, but I should have left this off for this review. There's the nesting boxes there. I just filled it with straw and I took the divider out because these are just chicks. Here's the divider here. These are just chicks and they're not going to have eggs for another 5 months. So there's the nesting box there. It's pretty cheaply made, but it serves a purpose for chicks for a little while. But I consider this a tent compared to a camper. I bought a little water trough for them there, and I put the feeder up here for tonight. I'm going to try to lock them in here tonight for the first time. And hopefully they'll be safe. It's going to get cool tonight, probably into the 40s, mid 40s. Most of these holes come drilled and screwed, but this side didn't. And you have to hit it dead center. You can see we went over it twice because the screws they give me just stripped out and started to split the wood. So you have to pre-drill the holes. Some of them are already all pre-drilled like this. And then some of them, like that side, was all pre-drilled from the factory. This side had no holes in it. That's why you see I've got double holes in there. So I had to pre-drill those ones. Yeah, what else was there? I gotta take this out to show you here. So when you want your chickens in for the night, it didn't come with a door here. It came with a place to put a door in. There's a slot here. But there was no door, so I just cut a piece of plywood and screwed this on the top. So I got a door to lock them in here at night. I don't want them running around in here with raccoons and stuff. It comes with a perch, goes across like that. When you're putting the roof on, these 2 pieces, put this piece on first so you can get this to line up properly. If you put that one on first, you're going to have a difficult time lining up the hinges. So yeah, I'm just putting that on there for the night. And yeah, you know, I think the raccoons and skunks can dig underneath it if they want. That's why I want to lock them in there for the night. If they're hiding under there, I'm going to have to shoo them up into this box, I think, tonight. I'm going to give them another hour or 2. See if they figure it out. They put water grooves at the bottom here for when it rains, for the water to go at the bottom there, but they didn't do it on here where they lay the eggs. There's also a pretty good gap in here too where rain can get in there, but it's got a little bit of an overhang. Trying to think of what else. I probably should have did a video while I was building this. Oh yeah, the screws. So these are really short screws in here, and they can strip pretty easily, so just do them by hand. And there was one other part too where I had to beef up the screws. Oh, this thing here, because this is just really thin, like paneling here, tongue and groove paneling. So the screws were only like 1/4 of an inch, and they just stripped right away. So I put like 1-inch screws in there to beef that up. That wouldn't have held at all. And make sure you put a lock or something like that in there, because raccoons are smart. They'll open up anything. And you know, if a raccoon wanted, he could claw this apart. If they wanted to, they could. I've got a heat lamp I was using in the garage, but the ceiling's too low to put one in the pen area there. I could hang one in here, but then they'd be out here all night. But this is too short of a height to hang a light in there, and then, you know, I'd have cooked chicken in there if they sat under that light. This is really just a temporary cage. It's more of a toy, I think, than anything. I'm gonna have to build, obviously, a bigger cage, because I got 4 chickens in there, 4 hens. So this is gonna be good for hopefully a month. And then I'm gonna have to build a bigger pen for sure. There's no way that would survive a winter here, and I'm not in Northern Ontario. This is Southern Ontario on the border. It's really just a temporary cage, basically a tent, until you get your proper chicken coop built. And it's $207. And I've had them in my garage for the last 2 weeks, waiting for that to come in, because that was late coming in. It's supposed to be in 3 or 4 days, and it took 2 weeks to get here. But I just had them in this dog kennel in here with the feed tray and the water tray in there, and there's my heat lamp hanging, you know, quite a ways above it. But they outgrew that pretty quick. Like, I couldn't have left them in there for another day or two. They're starting to squabble with each other. There's just no room in there. So yeah, this is just going to be a temporary pen. I'm going to have to build a bigger one, and I'll probably add a run onto this one too here right shortly. I've got some chicken wire right here. Put that on the top to keep it weighted down here a little bit, just in case the rodents want to get in here and try to tip that thing over. But that's it. Kids had fun building it, and it'll work for a while. But it's not good for 4 chickens, maybe 2. And if you could probably have 2 in there for the whole summer if you built a bigger run on, you know, make a little bit bigger run onto the thing.